Hey there, so that is my room right there. Great location. It is late in the afternoon. It is like the perfect temperature right now. We're at about 2,000 feet in elevation, so up in the mountains just a little bit here in late September, and it's just kind of a nice, coolish day. And as you can see, this is a very interesting town here with lots of bridges and old stone streets. Right here is the main square, downtown Kratovo, which I discovered when I was just looking online for the most interesting places to see here in North Macedonia, also just known as Macedonia, generally by the locals. So the happening city center here. And so the room there is $40 a night. I booked it yesterday evening when I was driving up from where I was further south in the country. And so I booked it literally like 30 minutes before I arrived here. And when I looked on booking.com, there were only 3 places that came up. There was that place. There was another like Airbnb type of a place. It was only $20 a night. But it sounded like it was a like room in a family's house kind of a situation, and I wanted to have a more private space. The other place that came up was a hotel that was twice the price, about $80 a night, and that is right up ahead, so I'll show it. And so I'm just going to like walk around randomly and check out the cool winding lanes and everything of this town, which is kind of what it's all about, is these, you know, little streets that go up the hills. See if I can maybe get up on top of a hill or on the side of a hill or whatever and get a little bit of a view of the valley. Apparently this town is sitting in a extinct volcano's crater. And so this is that hotel, the Hotel Kratos, the one like real hotel in town. When I recorded my dinner last night, that was at a restaurant right up the hill over here. I talked to somebody who had recommended that there was a restaurant across from the hotel, up some stairs. He gave me kind of some vague directions. I found the stairs and went up there, and they were kind of like about to close down, so there was only a couple of people there, but they were still open, so I had that dish right there actually. I think it was a breaded thing with ham in it, and that was it. It was very simple, just like no sauces, no added spices or anything, just like bread with chunks of ham in it, and that is a local specialty apparently. So there is the name of the restaurant, however you say that. And my car is parked right over here. I have the rental car that I rented for just a couple of days, and then tomorrow I am flying out of the country, out of Skopje, to another country. And so my Macedonian adventure is coming to a close here. But it's been a really awesome 2 weeks exploring this little known country here in the Balkans. So I'm going to head back this way and do some more wandering. All bashed in up there. Trippy old building. It's like made from kind of like adobe, just mud and hay. This really does have a lot of winding lanes. Not sure if this is kind of like a driveway or proper. Yeah, it's a proper lane. This town is cool. Wow, and then you could just keep on going down there. You go do that, come back up here in a couple of minutes. All right, and so it connects to a slightly bigger street. And some wood-burning stoves in action there. Peppers hanging. And it looks like this is the end of the road. Wow, traffic jam. Here we've got a church. See if I can get in. Oh, this might be locked. Actually, it looks locked on the other side. Very locked. And so that guy is just trying to go down the hill down there, but he has to back all the way up, pull in there. And then there's someone else backing up for him. And then another thing that I thought that I would talk about in this video is, why am I not going to Kosovo? Because I mentioned that I'm flying out of Skopje tomorrow, and so I'm not making it to Kosovo on this trip, even though I would really love to see it, and I was seriously thinking about it, and my plans were not determined until just yesterday evening, when I finally made up my mind because of various factors. So the reason I'm not going to Kosovo is, first of all, it's just going to be a bit of a pain to get there. I have this rental car, but I can't take it into Kosovo. So I'd have to drop it off in Skopje, and then I have to figure out how to get there. It's only like a 2-hour straight drive from Skopje to Pristina, the capital of Kosovo. And for anyone who doesn't know, then Kosovo is a country that claims independence, but is claimed by Serbia, and Kosovo has not been fully recognized by the UN as a independent country, although many countries around the world have recognized it as independent. But anyways, from Skopje to Pristina is only like a 2-hour drive. It's just a 30-minute drive from Skopje to the border of Kosovo. But actually getting there without my own car will be a little tricky. Maybe take a taxi to the border, cross over, and then try to find a bus or a taxi or something into Pristina, certainly it would be possible, but Zdravo, Zdravo. Love these cute little cars. Zastava, huh. And so it would certainly be possible, but that was just one little consideration, is the challenge of actually getting to Kosovo. But then also, it is the end of September, and summer is drawing to a close, and there is just a little bit of, you know, the sunny, warm weather, good for going to the beach and taking a swim in the sea. And I decided to prioritize that. And where I'm going next is on the Mediterranean, so there's a hint. It is not Greece. As I mentioned in a previous video, then I was hoping to cross the border from Bitola, which is just like 10 miles from the Greek border, over into Greece, but learned that it was closed. So basically getting into Greece with a US passport is problematic at this point. Basically not possible unless maybe you get lucky or something, but decided not to take a chance. And so basically I just decided to prioritize the end of summer and go somewhere warm while it's still possible and get a little sun, hang out on the beach, take a little break from the intense traveling around. And the third reason is just that Kosovo is another country in the Balkans that is going to be similar. I know, of course, it's going to be different and have its own unique things, but I've been in the Balkans for 3 months now. Serbia, Croatia, North Macedonia. And so they are getting ready for winter here. And so just factoring everything in there, then I know Kosovo is going to be cool. I really want to see it. But I decided to wait for another time, skip it for now, hopefully be able to come back sometime later and check it out. Wow, what a trip. Straight up in the country now. Look at those, just classic little shacks, probably got chickens in them. I think I can see hay in one. And this road keeps going, so let's go for it a little bit further. And so I was just thinking about, you know, living back up here, and if you just wanted to go to the store, go to the market, like I forgot milk, gotta get some milk, then you have this intense downhill and then much more intense uphill to come back up, either walking or even if it's driving, then these winding little lanes would be kind of a pain. So you would kind of want to be strategic about your shopping. And I guess you just get in good shape too. Super cool. Throttle. End of the driveway there. Throttle. Throttle. And so I just came down through this long winding series of little just kind of cobblestone trails instead of the main roads, and was just heading downhill, and figured downhill will probably get me back to town. And then look where I ended up. Back at the main square. A major grocery store there. And there's home. 1497 to 1515. That person was only 18 years old, assuming that was their lifespan, and yet they got a statue.